Hello, welcome back. Just Flicks with Jesse. Yet again, we're back with some more Dan Vasc because I know it wasn't that long. Well, not long, but in the shuffle of things, I've done some Dan Vasc recently. Don't really care. I'm gonna do some more Dan Vasc. I like the guy. I like him. I interact with him a lot on X. Not that he responds to me, but I interact with him. I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, Dan. Talk shit, Dan. Do your thing, Dan. You know. But he's got a lot to say that I agree with, and I just really want to keep promoting on my end as much as I can. I'm really a big fan of his. He does really good stuff. You guys are fantastic. The Vasc fans are very vocal. Pardon me, guys. Jeez. Very vocal, very outspoken and supportive, and I just adore you. I really do appreciate you very much. So why not? Let's do another one. I need something to put me in a good mood. Hence, we picked this one. You saw the title of the video. We're doing his cover of Rosanna from TOTO. And I've done his cover of Africa, which was fantastic. I mean, Africa in itself is just a great song, right? It's one of those ones like I dare you not to sing along kind of things. He killed it though. Like he slayed that song, did a great cover. And I love this song though. This one is like one of those ones, it's a lot of those, like I said, pretty much every 80s song that like haunts me. Does that make sense? Like it's just one of those songs. Like I felt like I fell asleep to when the radio was playing when I was a kid, you know, like it was in my dreams and stuff even, like kind of like depth to it. Like it's integrated into me. And it's a great song. It's a really cool song. I do believe, I think my mother told me this a long time ago, believe it or not, cool lady, that this was written about Rosanna, excuse me, gosh guys, sorry, a frog in my throat, Rosanna Arquette. And I think I think it was the singer or somebody in TOTO was dating Rosanna Arquette back in the day, and that's who this song is written about. That could be complete nonsense, but I'm pretty sure it's true. It feels true. It's got to be true. I'm sure you guys will correct me in the comments if it's not true. Be kind, okay? Don't have to be mean. Just set me straight if I'm wrong. This is just what I heard, and I'm owning that. But let's get into it, since I talked and talked. Dan Vasc doing Rosanna from TOTO.
In the morning, see your eyes, Rosanna, Rosanna. Never thought that a girl like you could ever care for me, Rosanna. Since she went away, Rosanna, yeah. Now she's gone, and I have to say, meet you all the way. Meet you all the way. Rosanna, yeah. Meet you all the way. Still shining through the window on the other side, Rosanna, Rosanna. I didn't know that a girl like you could make me feel so sad, Rosanna. Rosanna, Rosanna. I never thought that losing years since she went away. Rosanna, yeah. Now she's gone, and I have to say, meet you all the way. Meet you all the way. Rosanna, yeah. Meet you all the way. Meet you all the way. Rosanna, not quite a year since she went away. Rosanna, yeah. Now she's gone, and I have to say, meet you all the way. Yeah, yeah. Meet you all the way. Rosanna, yeah. Meet you all the way. Meet you all the way. Rosanna, yeah. Meet you all the way. Meet you all the way. Rosanna, yeah. Meet you all the way. Meet you all the way. Rosanna,
All right, there we go. Dan Vasc covering TOTO with Rosanna. And I've always loved this song, and it's fun. Like I said, I think I've said in previous videos. I know I've said it in previous videos, but when songs, especially that you've listened to your entire life, growing up from when you were very young, and it was more just the sound and the tone of it and stuff that made you really get into it, maybe even before you really had a grasp on the English language, right? That you could get into a song. I mean, I've got a few in my head. I'm not going to say what they are. Bring them up when I do some kind of a reaction to that song. But, you know, as you grow older and older, even like stuff I would say I listened to probably even when I was a teenager and stuff like that, have different, you take it in different interpretations and stuff like that. That's really cool, which is great because I mean it gives like a lot of different like levels to the song, because it's like it means even like, okay, and this is fun to me as an older person, and I'm sure a lot of people watching this can connect with this. Like, we didn't always know the lyrics so simply. We didn't have lyric videos, you know, or we couldn't just Google the lyrics to a song. If you were lucky, they had them on the sleeve of a record. I don't know if they did it on the records. I doubt they did it. But on like cassettes, That was more my time. I was coming in like the tail end of records. I mean, records are still, vinyl was still a big thing, but you know, actual audio cassettes were king when I was growing up. And we got into CDs, of course, and CDs did this as well, that you had the sleeve and you could open it up, and not every time, but often it would actually have like the lyrics to all the songs. It would be broken down. But there were some songs they didn't, and even before that there weren't. Point is that we didn't always know the lyrics. It wasn't always so simple, or you would hear it on the radio a lot before you bought the album, and you didn't know what they were saying entirely. You thought you did, you know, and then you find out the lyrics are totally fucking different than what you thought they were. And I kind of miss that in a way, because I mean, it's cool to know what they're actually saying, of course, and it really does add to the song. But I loved interpretation of things, especially stuff like music, that you heard something and it means something to you in a certain way because of what you heard. I mean, I'm not going to get into like in depth, because I will ramble on for hours on this one. I could do a video on that probably, just talking about misinterpreted lyrics. But man, where the hell was I going with this? It's not even about misinterpreted lyrics, but like the meaning of the song. That was, sorry, left field. I still stand by what I said, but left field. But like, you know, how you interpret a song and where you are in your life and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, there's a line in this that I really love. I just kind of picked up on for the first time. I mean, I've always heard it the same way, but it was the, now you're never ever going to have to compromise. You know, like, here you go. You don't have to, you know, you can just do what you want to do, kind of thing, right? And I like that line, man, because that's the kind of thing that, like, in a, say, a breakup or whatever, that's the kind of thing you'd like to say, but you like to say it in a nice way. I mean, I don't, there's no reason to be vindictive in a situation like that, but that seems like one of those lines where you're like, well, they, you know, it seems kind of, is that, it's not super passive aggressive. I don't know if that's right, but you know, it's one of those things. Well, now you're never going to have to compromise, you know. Like, but I love that line. I really do, because I feel like that strikes home like a lot to me. You know, it's like, oh, you know, I was, you know, asking too much. Now you don't have to worry about that. You know, just you be you, kind of thing. And there's some really good. There's some really good lines in this. There's more. I could go in depth. I'm not doing a song breakdown or anything like that, but that's one that stood out to me. Anyway, I have rambled on, and I kind of got a little off track. It was still on track. It's what I do. I just talk, guys, and go where my head goes when I listen to the song. So that's the point, I guess, of a reaction. But yeah, I of course, Dan did a great job on this cover. Of course, the song in itself, originally and as covered by Dan, is a great song. I love this song. It's a fun tune, despite digging into the lyrics or anything else like that. But absolutely love it. Love his rendition. This is an older one. Again, I think this is 6 years ago. So, and as we eagerly await some new Dan, we'll keep going down the rabbit hole with old Dan, and just keep going with it. And I just want to keep supporting Dan because he's a fun dude, and I really respect him a lot as a person. He's a talented artist as well. It's an added bonus. So, anyway, if we're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. If you are old to the channel and you're a familiar face, but you've yet to subscribe to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, guys. Goodness. It means a lot to me. It really does. And it just eggs me on. And I can tell, you know, which videos get me the subscriptions. And I was like, but I get the interactions on the comments too, and that really means a lot to me. And you guys are definitely very interactive. So I do appreciate the effort and the engagement. You guys are fantastic. I won't hold out long for some more Dan. Trust me, I can't stay away. I just enjoy the dude too much. So yeah, please subscribe, like, comment, share if you want to, and Let me know what you thought of the song. Let me know what your memories for this song are. Let me know if I was right about Rosanna Arquette. And until next time, take care.